Hi, I'm Magdalene,
I'm Smile.
and this is Livewire, the RnB Podcast.
Today we're going to be talking about R&B, how it's changed, and how it's impacted generations. And, most importantly, the people that represent each decade.
This is a topic we can talk about for forever, pretty much.
Hours and hours.
But, fortunately for you, we're going to limit it to just one episode. So please enjoy.
Thank you.
So, how do you think R&B has changed throughout the years?
I feel like it has gotten less soulful and more towards anger rather than love. I feel like R&B used to be about love and romance, and now it's about heartbreak. And, well, I guess so was old R&B, but now new R&B is more towards revenge.
Yeah, it's more vengeful and more like kind of not aggressive.
But low-key aggressive.
Like the meaning behind all the songs. It's kind of like...
It's all the same. It's not like it doesn't differ to emotion. It's all the same emotion.
Yeah.
Or it's about a certain subject that maybe isn't kid-friendly.
No.
Or subjects that aren't kid-friendly.
Yeah. It's like... I don't know. I feel like R&B is not rhythm and blues anymore.
No, it's not. It's definitely come into its own thing, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, we have SZA on our back wall, but we also have Lauryn Hill on our back wall.
We have Erykah Badu.
And those are staples in R&B music, I believe, but it has definitely changed from like Lauryn Hill to SZA.
Yeah, it's just like there's no more yearning in R&B, if we're being real. Like,
or in music in general.
Yeah, like it's all very materialistic, kind of. If we're looking at messages, it's more materialistic. It's not like, I want my girl back kind of deal.
Which, maybe not every artist wants to have that message, but it is like the societal point of view of what music should be. And I think people were able to be a lot more creative back in the day with their music.
There's not a lot of feeling anymore.
No, there's not a lot of creativity anymore. I mean, just not in R&B. I see it with... I do see it with, like, Steve Lacy. Tyler, the Creator, isn't R&B, but he does sing. And it is kind of rhythm and blues in some of his songs. And they're definitely more experimental. I would say R&B has definitely turned more experimental.
Kind of pushing what the lines of what R&B can be.
Yeah, which is good in a sense, but also we yearn for that old R&B.
Yeah, it's nice to have what we grew up with.
So how do you think R&B has impacted people in younger and future generations?
Well, I don't know about future generations because it is changing, but as far as younger generations like us, we grew up with older R&B. At least I mostly grew up with 80s and 90s, not so much 2000s. I mean, here and there if it was on the radio. Yeah. But it's more nostalgic. Like when your parents would play a song, you both know it. Like
you guys sing along in the car.
Yeah, that's memories from their childhood as well as making memories in your childhood with that same kind of music, same artist, all that.
It's like a generational pass down. These special songs hold special moments to parents and they bring it on to their kids. And I now have special moments with this song. Like, me and my mom love Usher, and so do my brother, because my mom raised us on that. Yeah. And that was an important part for cleaning days, for sitting in car rides, for just talking, like Usher.
I know. A lot of Boyz II Men for me on road trips when I go see my dad. Jodeci, a lot of Jodeci, and low-key, Tony too. Yeah? Yeah. Joe. I don't even listen to Joe like that, but Joe was always on.
I would say that R&B is definitely kind of like hard to find if you don't know where to look for. But when you do look for it and when you do find those artists, it's like magical. Like R&B is a magical experience. And I feel that, back to our last question, I feel that R&B has lost its magical element.
Yeah, it's lost that kind of, I don't know, that little touch.
Yeah.
it was its own special thing, and now it's just kind of like everything else, I guess.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
And I think older generations were impacted by R&B differently through culture, through the way they dressed,
Yeah.
through the way they acted. But now it's different.
I mean, even dating back to like, I don't even know what timeline, but like older generations. Like R&B used to be just from the Black community.
Yeah.
And that's what they had, I guess. They built that up. They made that history. So that impacted them.
Yeah.
As like their own thing.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing.
Very beautiful. It's something that Black Americans can be proud of because we don't have a lot of things that we've been able to accomplish in America.
And call your own.
And call our own and call our own culture. So R&B is a part of the Black American culture. And that's how it impacts us.
Yeah. What artist do you think represents R&B? Different decades, this decade.
All right, give me a decade to start off with.
80s.
80s. 80s?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to say The Temptations or Stevie Wonder.
I can agree to that.
Yeah.
I love
Stevie Wonder has a lot of beautiful, beautiful songs. And he was definitely like
a staple.
A staple, yeah.
Yeah, he definitely made his mark.
Also Michael Jackson. He is more of the pop king, but I believe he did start off from R&B. So, yeah.
Especially when he was in the Jackson 5.
Yeah. Okay, what about you for the 90s?
90s? I just can't because there's so many, Smaya.
I know there is.
There's just so many.
But you have to pick.
I don't want to. 90s? Usher wasn't really 90s.
He was like late 90s, early 2000s.
Babyface? Was he 90s? Or was he more
Babyface was 90s.
He's a big person.
He is.
But, representation-wise? Shoot. I don't know. I think it's like all a combination of a whole bunch of different people.
I think so too, but I think Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men were really big.
Aaliyah.
Sure.
Aaliyah is the princess of R&B.
She is.
Unfortunately, R. Kelly is a pretty big staple. Not a good person, but makes good music. And you can see that with a lot of artists currently. Won't say names. But artists do make good music, but can be bad people.
Appreciate
unfortunately.
The art, not the artist.
Not the artist, but appreciate the art. If you do listen to R. Kelly, all reparations of your music listening go to the victims.
Do they really?
Of R. Kelly, yeah.
Wow.
So listen to more R. Kelly, because the victims get money.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
now you know.
That's my fact for the day. I'd say 2000s Usher was definitely a big one.
Usher
that's
is
like
the obvious
top
answer.
Tier.
But Usher, Neo is a huge one.
Neo has a lot of good songs. Great songs.
Neo wrote a lot of music.
Broke your mom's heart though.
Yeah, he broke my mom's heart. Usher has also broken my mom's heart. Unfortunately.
Because
they didn't show up at the concert
No.
that she paid for. She didn't get her money's worth.
He showed up at the concert we went to, though.
Yeah, he did.
So,
yeah.
Sorry, Mom.
Love Usher.
Love Usher. Love Mom.
Okay, what about 210s? Drake. Early Drake.
Young Drake, I guess I'll give it to him. He makes really good music.
He
I
does.
won't deny.
I don't like his new
stuff.
His new stuff, but his old music, absolutely.
I love me some passion fruit.
And I would say that was also kind of a staple of new R&B.
Yeah.
Like, Drake definitely kind of paved the way to like mellower R&B and less strong, if that makes sense.
Kind of brought it back down.
Yeah, like
it was.
Made it so much more softer
It's okay. Say it again.
We'll cut that out.
Yeah.
But I feel like he made it so much softer and like kind of more available to other groups of people.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I feel like the soulful black R&B is heavily based on the black people's experience and other ethnic groups' experiences that we can relate to. But the newer R&B is more towards society and more towards the main output of people.
That's true, but also what you were saying about their experiences, newer R&B can also be what the newer artists are experiencing as well.
Yeah, that is true.
So
Yeah.
maybe R&B changes because our experience changes over time. Did I just crack a case?
I think you just cracked the case. Look at you.
Look at me.
We're talking facts.
Call me Inspector Gadget.
No one's gonna call you that.
Okay. Ooh, one thing we were talking about earlier is our top artists. Like you said, the king, queen, prince, if you have one, princess of
Who's your
R&B.
king of R&B?
My king of R&B.
Who's your king of R&B?
It has to be Usher because I just grew up with him the most. That's my king.
That's also my king. But
I love some Usher.
I do love Usher.
And I do love Jodeci. And I do love 112.
Jodeci. 112 will always be my favorite boy band.
Love it.
112.
Hey, Chapin doesn't
Destiny's
like
Child. Beyonce is my queen. She will always be Queen Bee. Doesn't matter if she's married to Jay-Z. Respect the art, not the
that.
artist.
Not the artist. I mean, Lauryn Hill is my queen.
Lauryn
I love
Hill.
you, Lauryn Hill. Don't care if she's retired. That is my queen forever.
I have multiple queens.
That's why she's up there.
Lauren, Erica,
Oh,
and Beyonce are all my queens. They're in a little throne lined up all together
gold.
in gold with
Bedazzled.
flowers and bedazzled.
Princess.
Aaliyah.
It's always gonna be Aaliyah.
She is a princess of R&B.
She will always be the princess of R&B.
Okay, real question though. Who's the prince?
You know what? I'm gonna say younger Michael Jackson. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I also do really like Genuine. I'm not gonna lie. I know
Yeah.
he's a little, but I do like some Genuine. Genuine for your mind.
Genuine for your mind. I think I'm gonna have to go with a boy group for our princes. Shut up.
Sorry.
Just shut up.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Chris Brown. Chris Breezy for our prince. Respect the art, not the artist.
You know what? I can get behind you on
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
I can't say no. I can't
Respect
disagree.
the art, not the artist.
Not the artist. Also, my personal one of my favorites, Daniel Caesar.
I love Daniel.
Shout out to Daniel.
I love Daniel. I love Brent Fayez.
I had to block Brent on Spotify because he just
He
kept
would show
playing.
up too much.
I got tired of it.
Yeah.
I don't care how many times he's been all over the world.
I've been all over the world. We're not gonna put that in. We're not putting
Can
that
we
in.
please put that in?
We're not.
Please? No, it's good. I like it.
Oh, honorary mention, Frank Ocean.
Frank
Do you
Ocean.
think he fits into... I think he's the perfect embodiment of new R&B and what
Yeah.
it is.
You know
I-
what? Yeah.
It's, you know what? I take back what I said that people are being less creative. Because I think it is creative, but it's just in a different form. And it's definitely made its own genre. There's 2 different genres of R&B. New R&B, 3 different genres of R&B. New R&B, neo R&B, and
Did you
old
say
R&B.
Neo R&B.
Yeah, like N-E-O. Like soulful, Erykah Badu.
Oh, Neo.
No, not neo or but neo.
He gets his
R&B.
own category.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Mr. Independent.
You're not really that funny.
I think I'm really funny.
No, not really. No one laughed.
I did.
Yeah, my point exactly.
Get jumped
Okay.
by a kangaroo.
Well,
I actually have one honorary mention as well.
Okay.
Miss Mary J. Blige, The Woman You Are.
Miss Alicia Keys, The Woman That You Are. Are we missing? Are we
Sierra.
This beat is automatic. Okay.
Okay, don't whisper.
Sierra and
Sizzler.
we already said SZA.
I didn't say SZA. I had to say SZA.
Another honorary mention, SWV, Total. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, wait. Okay. Of the 90s R&B artists that we have up on the board, choose one and then choose your favorite song from them.
By the way, we have a whole board
Yes,
of
we do.
people.
A whole lineup from each decade.
Okay. Pick a decade I choose from.
I'm going to give you 90s because we have the most written on that one.
Lauryn Hill's best song is fuck.
Hey.
Lauryn Hill's fuck.
Hey.
What the fuck was it called?
You can just do a little sing-song and then I can try to guess for you.
Another honorary mention is Sade. I'm really disappointed that I haven't talked about Sade yet.
No.
She is classy. She is elegant. She is...
That is a woman.
There's no one else like her that has her voice. I want to go to a jazz club and just listen to her and have fun, because I would have fun doing that. Sade, where are you? Lauryn Hill, where are you?
Come back.
Come back. We need you.
That's our version of Frank Ocean. Come
yeah.
back.
Yeah, come back.
Please.
Please. Where are you hiding? Where are you? If you're watching this video, Sade,
We miss you.
I'm looking for you.
Oh.
I am.
Okay. That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah. So she knows.
I just want to say, are you like over 17 minutes for the bulk?
Yee.
Do you guys really want to do the song thing, or should we?
Yeah, we need to do the song thing and then we'll be done.
Okay.
Come on.
I already did it.
From 90s?
Did I not?
No. You said Lauryn Hill and then you were like, oh, gosh, what was it
I
called?
talked about... Sade's best song is No Ordinary Love.
I like that one. I really do like that one.
Okay, I'm gonna give you early 2000s. Because that's a little bit out of your comfort zone.
It is out of my comfort zone.
And you can't pick Usher.
I wasn't going to pick Usher. I am going to... I like for Chris Brown we have Breezy and that's it. But I'm going to say Mary J. Favorite song is I'm Coming Down. I'm coming down.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song.
Yeah,
I
that's
love,
a good
love
song.
that song.
Thank you guys for listening to today's podcast about our yapping about R&B.
Thank you for listening to us talk about how R&B has changed, how it's impacted us, future generations, and past generations, kind of how our experiences have changed, and that's kind of how we think R&B has shifted. Thank you for listening to our very long discussion about who we think was the best in each decade. Keep an eye out.
Mike was the best.
Keep an eye out for future episodes relating to evolution of a certain music group.
Tupac?
That was so bad.